Are you someone who prioritizes your and your family's health? Have you tried things like cold plunge, infrared sauna, maybe even grounding? Well, I'm here to tell you that there's a key to optimizing your health, and that's regulating your nervous system. So, what is the nervous system? The nervous system is the command system of the entire body. It controls every cell, tissue, organ, and function in your body and has two branches. We have the sympathetic nervous system, which is fight or flight, or what we refer to as the gas pedal, and the parasympathetic nervous system, or rest and digest, which we refer to as the brake pedal. Rest and digest is where we get resting, digesting, recovering, healing, and is primarily controlled by what's called your vagus nerve. And that's resting, relaxing, repairing, restoring, and regulating. Now, oftentimes we have this balance where we have this sympathetic nervous system and this parasympathetic nervous system. And I look at it like a scale. And a lot of times we're just constantly pushed and stressed, whether that be psychological stress, that be physical stress. We're constantly trying to push our bodies to expect more and more. And so we have this gas pedal. This gas pedal is stuck on, and we're very rarely pushing this brake pedal. So what happens is we have this imbalance, and that's dysregulation. When we have too much gas pedal, not enough brake pedal. Where in reality, neither the gas pedal or the brake pedal is inherently bad. We just need to balance that. So, inherently or intuitively, your body would have a gas pedal to run from a tiger or a bear for survival. And then when you're done, you would rest and you would relax and you would recover. So, our body has these processes where we divert resources when we're in this stress response from these processes like resting and digesting so that we can push and we can survive. Now, that's good in that one time instant, but when our bodies are stuck on this gas pedal, that means we're stuck on this and we've turned off these processes like resting, relaxing, restoring, and regulating. So we want to bring these back into balance. And so, really, ultimately, we're talking about the nervous system staying into balance and keeping the whole body communicating in harmony. And so, what happens is a lot of times, especially people who are seeking healthier lifestyles, we do all these things that, while are so good for our health, are just extra to dos on our to do list that's already too long, which then further perpetuates this stress response. And so oftentimes, we'll look at something, we'll measure something called your HRV in our office. It's commonly something that you can find on an Oura ring or a Whoop band. And this HRV measures what's called your adaptability to stress, or how regulated is this nervous system. And so, how stuck on this gas pedal are we? And the idea is that when we're stuck like this, our HRV is low and our adaptability to stress is low because we don't have this bandwidth. So when we're in nice balance and we push the gas pedal, but our brake pedal is there, then we can recover and we can balance. When we're so stuck this way, we don't have that ability. We're already so exhausted. We don't have that bandwidth when exposed to a stressor. So, especially as a pediatric chiropractor, that's something we can see in kiddos a lot, especially with sensory challenges, where when exposed to a sensory stimuli, they don't have the bandwidth and therefore they're too close and then it turns into an emotional outburst. And so we have this inability to adapt when extra stressors are put on us. And in moms, we see that as just exhaustion. And then they say, I've been trying to lose weight. I've been trying to increase my energy. I've been trying to do all these things, and they're just depleted. And it's truly because they're stuck on this gas pedal. And then we say, okay, well, exercise and drink more water and go sauna and undo all these things, but they're like, I already don't have any room in my to-do list. And so we're adding all these things and then further depleting. And so that's how we can oftentimes see that. So other signs of a dysregulated nervous system would be like sleep disruptions, digestive issues, lack of energy. Especially in kids, we see like kids and adults, difficulty staying asleep or falling asleep. We see digestive issues, mood issues, like I mentioned, energy issues, and overall emotional regulation difficulties. And so, those are some of the signs or some of the things we notice when we're seeing somebody who's in this dysregulated nervous system state, or their body lacks the ability to adapt when stress is put on it. And so, one of the things that, as a nervous system based chiropractor and chiropractic office, we say, what is the one thing you could do to regulate your nervous system that could take 5 minutes out of your day? And chiropractic is one of the things that can seamlessly fit into your schedule. We prioritize making it convenient, but can make the biggest impact because chiropractic actually stimulates part of your brain you're wanting to stimulate. And so, what's the one thing that actually creates a stimulating effect in the brain that can be seen on an EEG? And also can take 5 minutes. And that's why we're so fired up about nervous system based chiropractic care, especially because we understand that regulation and what that can unlock for your health when you're regulating that nervous system. So come check us out at Sunlife Chiropractic. Follow our YouTube page for more videos and informational topics, and come on in and get some scans so we can check and see where your nervous system is at.